This video going to be talking about Spies in Disguise as well as Migration. Spies in Disguise was actually the last animated movie that Blue Sky Studios put out before Blue Sky stopped putting out new movies. And then Migration is an Illumination film that came out in December 2023. The Mario movie came out in 2023, and then 2024. What do we got? Despicable Me 4. Is there any other movies Illumination put out? No, I don't think so. Now, I saw Migration in theaters during December 2023. I have seen Spies in Disguise. Now, I watched it for the first time within the past 2 years, I'm pretty sure. Now, I think Migration is an entertaining movie. The idea here is you have this family of ducks that live right by this one pond. The dad is like, hey, let's stay here. We have everything we need. There's no reason to explore any further. But then this new duck that the family doesn't know comes in and says, hey, there's this whole other world out there that you don't know about. And then everyone else in the family, other than the dad, is like, yeah, let's go ahead and explore. This could be interesting. He ends up reluctantly agreeing to go on this whole journey. And then the family does indeed go on this journey. And by the end, the dad is much more adventurous than he was previously. And also you have these villains that are like hunters or poachers, maybe. I don't remember 100%. Migration is one of these movies that I had a good time with it when I saw it in the theaters, but how likely am I to rewatch it? I'm not really that likely to rewatch it, to be honest. It was fine, but not like fantastic by any means. Not all that memorable, not all that interesting. When it comes to Spies in Disguise, I really enjoy this movie. I mean, sure, the idea that you have this really cool, suave, awesome spy that ends up learning how to be more of a team player. Okay, we've seen that before. I can't think of like specific examples off the top of my head, but that is a familiar premise. But I think Spies in Disguise is a lot of fun. Will Smith is, of course, a very charming actor. He can make any line sound good no matter what it is. And also Tom Holland gives quite a good performance in this movie, I'd say. I like the idea that Tom Holland's playing this guy who's smart but overlooked by the organization he works for. They're not taking him seriously, but then by the end they actually see his talents. They actually are taking him seriously. He becomes much more important to this spy agency. Will Smith is playing the awesome, suave, James Bond-like spy that doesn't think he needs any help. He thinks he can do everything on his own, but then through a mishap he ends up getting turned into a bird. That's a real humbling experience for him because, well, as a bird, there's certain things he can't do. He has to learn how to be fine with being a bird temporarily and also learn how to work with other people. He ends up realizing that Tom Holland's character is actually very intelligent. He's come up with all these gadgets. He knows a lot about science. And then by the end, Will Smith's character actually becomes more selfless. He actually ends up going back for Tom Holland's character. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I know Will Smith's character is African American. We see him on a mission right at the beginning of the movie, and we learn that, oh, he's done a whole bunch of missions. He's had a lot of success, but he's not much of a team player. He learns how to be more of a team player by the end. I don't think either of these movies is top tier amazing. I don't think either of these movies is on the same level as Puss in Boots: The Last Wish or Inside Out or Wild Robot or Mitchell vs. the Machines, Beauty and the Beast. No, nothing like that. But I think both are enjoyable, though between them, I definitely think Spies in Disguise just is more interesting to me. It pops more, it's more memorable. I feel like I have a bit more to say about it. Migration, not so much. It's not like I can list a whole bunch of things that are wrong with Migration, like, oh, it's a terrible movie, here are all the reasons why. No, not like that, but it's just not all that memorable. I'm a lot more likely to rewatch Spies in Disguise, to be honest. Also, aside from Tom Holland and Will Smith, I think the voice acting is quite good in the movie Spies in Disguise. I like the way it looks. It's pretty fun action in there. I think the story is interesting. Not the most original thing ever. It's somewhat familiar, but still, it works. Not like fantastic story, anything like that, but not bad. I really like Spies in Disguise. I don't have too much negative to say about it, other than the fact that it's not the most original movie ever. Don't have anything that negative to say about Migration specifically. It's just not one that pops all that much to me. I'll wrap things up for this video.